day the monetary transaction of a business in accordance with established concepts, principles, accounting standards, and cash flow statement during and at the end of an accounting period.
Awesome. Great. So I think you hit the nail right on its head. So accounting basically focuses on reporting, okay, on the financial activities of a business. But before you report, you have to collect data, process it, and make it more meaningful for interested users. So great, you defined accounting. You sought to also discuss the major steps in the accounting process. Now, I'm doing this so that for those of you who were not able to cover some of these areas, you prompt me, because we are here to deal with all issues around accounting. So the major steps in accounting, professors, what did you discuss? Portia, I may have to. Okay, I think I'll go for Insura.
Is the major step in accounting process is identify and analyze the business transactions.
Okay. Can you take us through all the steps, all the steps in the process?
Second is recording the transaction in a journal. For contract balance, the say prepare share statements, and the second is close the books.
Okay. I think you know that the network challenges, we acknowledge it, okay, but like we assured you, we record lessons and share. So Prof. Inshura was giving us the steps and she listed them. 1, you identify the transaction. 2, you record. 3, you post to the ledgers. 4, you extract your trial balance. 5, you make corrections or adjustments in your trial balance. 6, you prepare your financial statement or final account. And finally, you close the books. I believe we all appreciate this because we did it back in school. But if for some reason, again, you have issues, alert me so that we'll deal with it. Thank you. After looking at the major steps in accounting, well, you also looked at the importance of accounting, which I won't speak about because, like somebody will say, it's cuckoo for you. The next thing you were to look at was the uses of accounting information. The uses of accounting information. I think I'll take few reactions on this particular one because it is highly examinable. So let's discuss. This I'm gonna call Prof. Josephine. Prof. Josephine. Okay, I'll come to you. Let me get reactions from Josephine.
Yes, please, we didn't learn that, but I learned on my own.
Okay, so that is great. And I think you need to be commended for learning things on your own. And professors, we live in a time where you can learn some of these things on your own because you have the books, you have, the internet available, right? So share with us, what did you learn about users of accounting information?
So there are 2 types, that's the internal and external users. Under the internal users, we have the shareholders, the managers, and then the workers. And under the external users, we have the suppliers, customers, bankers, government agencies, and financial analysts.
Okay, awesome. In fact, These vibes you are giving me, I love it all. When my students contribute like that, that's great. Okay, so Akoli, you wanted to add something? You have the floor.
I said everything.
Oh, Akoli. Okay, so she had said everything. That's awesome. But I think I'll do my professors the honor by recording a lesson on the conceptual framework, and I'll share with you in the group so that at least you would use it as revision. And for those of you who didn't do that in school, you can have access to that. Okay. Now, after the uses of accounting information, you also looked at the characteristics of accounting information. So under this, you looked at the information being relevant, reliable, understandable, comparable, objective, etc. And then finally, I think you discussed the accounting standards. Please, how many of us went through the accounting standards? Okay, so Portia, okay, Portia, Augustine. The rest of us, okay, Austin, okay, Insura, great, okay. So I think I'll do that for you in the video, great. Now, I would want us professors to begin our serious learning or teaching and learning by starting with the accounting equation. Now, for St. Augustine's, we didn't do that. So let me find out from the other schools. If you started the accounting equation, please let me know. Okay, so Portia started. Who else? Portia, was it taught by your teacher thoroughly, or you were asked to read on it?
It was taught by Sid.
Okay, great. So the others, can I hear from you?
Please, I was given to us as vacation assignment.
Okay, okay, great. Thank you very much. I think I would start with you on that accounting equation. Okay, and then we'll have a deep digestion of concepts under that. So, Portia, you are going to assist us a lot of times because you have already done that. Okay, so after the accounting equation, so you can pen these topics down. We'll look at the double entry principle, which will now take us into how we extract or how we prepare leisure accounts and extract a trial balance. And then we'll look at the books of accounts. The books of accounts, i.e., we have the day books and the ledgers. I'm sure some of these things were given to you as assignments. So for now, these are the 4 topics we'll be looking at. If we are able to go through on time, we'll add on. Okay. So professors, you can note them and then. So like I indicated to you, the class will be in 3 sessions. After each session, there is a short break, which comes with a task I would ask you to perform while on the break, so that when we join the second session, I take feedback and then we continue. Okay. So this first session will be ending in the next minute. So I would assign the task I want you to do when it's up. So any reactions before we end this first session? And then when we come in the second session, we'll start with the accounting equation. Okay, so when the session ends, please go on the WhatsApp platform. The activity will be there for you to do. It shouldn't last more than 8 minutes. So after 8 minutes, we'll rejoin with the same details, and then we'll continue the second session. I hope that is okay by us.
Yes, sir.
Great. Okay, so professors, see you in the second session. Please make sure to check the page for the